What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya. If this is your very first time here, today we are going to be doing a full face mostly of black owned brands, but the star of the show is the YAMI Angelina by Juvia's Place collection. We did receive this in PR. We're gonna be playing with this on the eyes. They came with 2 lippies, and we're gonna be doing that on the lips, but the rest of our face is going to be some black owned brands, y'all. Before we hop into it, please make sure that you hit subscribe below if you have not yet, so that you are updated when new videos come out. Also, make sure that you hit that notification bell as well, so that you are updated when new videos go up. All right, y'all, let's play in some color. All right, babes, so today's look is very colorful and honestly a little summery, but you know, it's cool. We gonna rock with it. I really wanted to review the new YAMI Angelina by Juvia's Place palette, but there's not many options. It is a small palette, it's a colorful palette, because if you know YAMI, she does a lot of colorful looks. Of course, my eye drew right here in this corner, right here, because I feel like these are very I mean, we going summery, hot weather type, but you know, this is where we wanted to go today. I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my eye real quick. I'm going to prime it with my Colourpop Pretty Fresh concealer, and this is a lighter shade, medium dark 145 warm, and we're gonna blend her out. In the crease, I'm going into this shade right here, which is a light brown matte shade, and I'm gonna stamp this into our corner. Y'all, I did want to like be on camera with y'all when I figured out this look, but girl, let me tell you something. Y'all know for me that's gonna take like all doggone day, and I literally just woke up. I wanted to be up earlier this morning to film, but didn't quite turn out that way. I also didn't sleep good last night. I tried to go to sleep early last night, but I actually didn't get to sleep for like 3 hours. I literally sat in my bed on my phone for 3 hours, girl. It's a problem. I'm tired. Obviously, I'm stamping this into my crease, and then on the edges, I'm kind of pushing it outwards with this same brush, but not too much because I don't want to take that color like all the way to my brow. I kind of just want to make it softer. I am going to go in with a clean brush here in a moment to further blend that, but for now, I'm also bringing, you see how this one kind of goes over the yellow? I'm bringing it over the lid too, and just doing the same thing. And FYI, I'm pretty sure this video is late because y'all know I usually post at noon Central Time, but it is actually Thursday. The day you're watching this is the day I filmed this. As you're watching this, I'm probably asleep somewhere on my couch or binge watching The Office on my couch. Hopefully sleep though, because I am so tired. One thing that I absolutely love about Juvia's Place shadows is you don't have to have it super white underneath for it to show up. So I'm dipping into October 12th right here, which is this yellow shade, and I'm just going to start to pat this onto the lid. This is like a flat brush. I'm pretty sure this is from BH Cosmetics. I'm not sure, but it looks like a BH brush. And I'm just putting this all over the lid. Now I need a closer mirror, so let me pull this out, because as I push it across the lid, I want to start to blend it upwards and outwards. So right here, I'm kind of pushing it into that area to start the blending process, and kind of doing the same thing here towards the top. But the lid area is very much not patted on. I say this word all the time. Why can't I think of it? Stamped. Stamped on the lid, and then pushed upwards and outwards around the edges. As you can see, we have a lot of fallout, which is not a bad thing. Means that we got pigment up in here, which we don't complain about. Just if you do plan on getting this palette, or if you do have it, you might want to do your eyes first. I'm just saying. Around that shade, I'm just gonna go in with a blending brush. This one is clean, but I'm just using it to kind of mesh those 2 shades together, but very lightly, because if you go into this really rough and hard, you're gonna start to take away the color, and you don't want to do that. And I will also add, when you're doing like a whole matte lid like this, you might want to set your primer before, or your concealer before you go into it, because you'll get kind of more of a seamless blend, seamless application if it's matte and not wet like I did it. Well, that's a mistake on my part, but set it first, girl. Set it first. I'm gonna dust off some of this fallout All right, and we are going to do a glitter wing today. I'm taking my P. Louise primer, and this is in Rumor 1. And I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand and take this sharp angled brush from Morphe. This is a Morphe M165. And I'm going to create a wing. And I gotta be real focused because if I mess this up, it's messed up. Ain't no going back. I have to take my whole eye off. So I'm trying to be extremely careful with this. So for our wing, I'm going into the Glitter Queen, which is right here. It's like gold and pink glitter, really. And I'm going to just press that glitter right on top of the primer. See, that was way too much. Let me get my life together, y'all. I'm tripping. It's the sleepiness. Now I'm going in with my makeup wipe, and I'm just going underneath my wing. So I want to get rid of any extra glitter that is hanging on. That way it doesn't get mixed in with my foundation and my face and all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of liner right at the base before I go in with my lashes. I'm gonna pop on some mascara, and this is my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. And then I'm going to pop on some lashes. And these are from V Luxe, and this is in Violet 01. I really wanted to do some lashes where they're not super thick, to where you can really like see the look through the lashes, especially since we have a glitter liner that's not very dark. I wanted to be able to see it with the lashes on, not cover it up. So with this tutorial, I want to use as many black owned products as possible, but I don't think I have a black owned primer right now. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. And if so, apparently it's too late. I'm just using my Urban Decay All Nighter primer. I do love how this yellow is looking, even though it's not really seasonally appropriate. I am loving the color. For foundation, we are going to be using the Beauty Bakery Insta Bake. This one is in the shade 315. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put it all over my face first, and then I'll go in to blend her out. And this brush that I'm using is a foundation brush, which is from Mented, which is another black owned brand. Y'all know I rocks with my Mented. I love Mented. I love me some Mented. Here I go again, putting all this makeup on my forehead, knowing that my forehead's already darker, so I can get away with going in with less product, but Maya's hard-headed and she ends up doing it anyway, so you know. So while I was up last night, not sleeping, I was checking the comments on my Makeup for Beginners video, which I know brought a lot of you guys here. And it was this whole debate, y'all arguing with each other over whether or not I edit my own videos. And while I'm flattered that would be an argument or people not believing that I edit my own videos, I do edit my own videos, always have. Especially when that video came out, girl, I was not even at, I was at like maybe 6,000 or 7,000 subscribers when that came out. Yeah, you doggone right, I was editing them videos. But I have had a lot of requests to do a video on more focus on YouTube and how I edit my YouTube videos and stuff like that. So that is coming, as well as one about how I edit my Instagram photos as well. All that is coming, sis. All of it is coming. And this is the Beauty Bakery Insta Bake Concealer as well. And this is in Sugar Daddy in 06. I'm feeling like we might need to lighten this up a little bit. Y'all know how I am. So we probably will do that here in a moment. But around the face, I am going to use my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. And this one is in 480. And I love this because it does give me bronzer vibes versus contour vibes. And I'm being a bad girl, putting everything on at one time today. I definitely have gotten away from doing that because it causes all types of problems. And I don't need them problems in my life. I did highlight this up a little bit with my Colourpop. And I'm going to go ahead and start to blend out. Ooh, look at how pretty that just blended out. How seamless. Are y'all tired of my chair making all this noise? Because I am. I'm just saying. And this sponge is from Colourpop. It is super soft. Even after using it a bunch of times, I definitely recommend this sponge. I told y'all I'm sleepy. I definitely recommend this sponge. Mented did have this little this is new, I believe. But if I can find it, I'll link it in the description box. But it is like a brush set. It came with the brush we already used for foundation, as well as 3 mini brushes, which I should have used on the eyes, but it's okay. It's fine. And this other brush here as well, which looks like more of a stipple brush. So I am going to use this to blend out the contour, or cream bronzer as I like to put it, because of the color against my complexion, which is just warming up the face, girl. I'm just warming it up. We got our line to demarcation. I know y'all see it. Foundation brush. Just gonna use that to buff around it. And I don't know what it is, but for some reason I'm feeling a little, I don't know, something weird's going on. I feel like I need a little more of a lighter concealer. Maybe that's it. I also didn't do my nose, so maybe that's the problem too. Our next video, y'all, is a little more neutral, natural, everyday. So just letting y'all know, I know some of y'all do be asking me for these colorful looks, so I like to take any opportunity I can to actually do some colorful looks, especially when I get new products and new collections. But I also like to keep it wearable for y'all too. So the next one, I got y'all. And obviously I've already filmed that video or I wouldn't even know. I am taking the excess concealer and putting it underneath our little contour bronzer situation for a little bit of a snatch. I want to use a powder I don't use all the time, which is my Fenty Beauty powder. I was going to use my Mented powder, but I feel like I want to make us nice and matte today. And if you don't know, now you know that Fenty will match you up, sis. I am mixing banana with honey. Oh, this stuff smells so good. I love the scent of this. I love it. Some people hate it, but I love it. But I feel like a good mix of these shades is actually cashew, but I don't have cashew. I just mix those two together. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I don't have no creasing. And we gonna sit. Fenty is a powder you definitely don't wanna be sitting too long, girl, cause look, you be all types of caked up. Okay, so this right here is the reason why I never set under here with a lighter color. You see what we just did? It just made that line real crazy and real stark. So I'm just gonna go in with a clean brush and kind of dust over that to make it better. See, now it's not so dark. But I want to use a clean brush since we already set the face, you know? I didn't want to do a wet one and then it mess everything up. Y'all should already know where we're going with the bronzer. We're using Mented today. And I love this cute little brush. This might be my first time using it. It's from, obviously, where was this from, guys? Benefit. It looks like a Benefit brush. And I'm just warming up the face with our bronzer and gonna hit it on the nose too. For our under eye, we're gonna keep it pretty simple. We're gonna go back into the brown shade here, very light brown shade, and just line it a little bit. Matter of fact, kind of want to do my bronzer, but I don't want it to be that dark. So I guess we can just continue with what we had already. That's looking a little light. Let me dip into my bronzer a little bit and see if that makes it better. Okay, I like the bronzer at the bottom better because that was just way too stark light. Then I'm taking a clean brush to just dust that out to make sure it's not super sharp. It's more of a blowout of color. I don't really want to go into a lighter liner at the bottom because it's already giving us summer vibes and it's all of December. So I'm just gonna put a black liner on the bottom lash line. And before I do my mascara, the last thing I do want to do on the eyes is add the yellow a little bit, just a little bit on the bottom. And I'm being really careful when tapping this off to make sure there's not a lot falling. I don't want it to get all over my face, but I do want that yellow right here at the bottom. Why I didn't zoom in for this, I don't know, y'all, but let's rock with it. But yeah, I just want all of this to be yellow and cohesive. You see what that did to it? It just made it pop a little more. I love that. While we at it, I'm just gonna ombre that lighter brown shade into my bronzer. That way it really seems more cohesive at the bottom to match the top. And now we're gonna hit it with some mascara and them eyes are done. For highlight, I am gonna use my Milk and Honey palette from Beauty Bakery. And I'm gonna go into Queen Being. I'm gonna go into Queen Being right here and use this as our highlight today. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little underneath a brow bone. I'm gonna skip the inner tear duct because we got, you know, the matte situation going on there. But I am gonna do a slight bit on our cheekbones. So this collection did come with 2 different lippies. We have the Island Mommy lip gloss. Then we have the Yummy lip gloss. Very different glosses. This one looks like it's a little shifty. So let's try that one out first. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is very like pinky shifty, which makes me feel like I'm probably gonna go for the other one just because, you know, if it was just a regular gloss, it'd be fine, but it's got a little pink shift to it. So with the eyes, it's doing the most, you know. So we don't want to do that, but it's cute though. And this one might need a liner with it, but let's see. Yeah, that's pretty light. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pair a liner with this one and see if we like it. Just line the lips and then in the middle go in with that. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I like that. I'm not crazy about, I was about to say I'm not crazy about this color with the eyes, but it looks like the lighter color matches our wing situation. Is my lash coming? Lord, really? My lash is coming off, guys. 1 second. Okay, God doesn't want me to find my lash glue for some reason, but it's, you know, it's okay. I'm not gonna lose it because of that. Anyway, I think I'm good. I think I'm good with this. I like it. All right, y'all. So this is our finished look. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up. That wraps it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have not yet, please make sure that you hit subscribe below. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this video and comment below. Let me know what your thoughts. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.